What's up, guys? Welcome to Napoli Central. Welcome back to another review. So Bournemouth versus Napoli just ended in a 2-2 draw. We're going to talk about that in this video, as I always do on this channel. If you are a Napoli fan, as you see, I'm clearly a Napoli fan. Please subscribe to the channel. We're at 125 subscribers, so hopefully we can hit 200 some point soon. And your support is needed, guys. So as long as you're a Napoli fan, and even if you're a Serie A fan or any fan, if you're a Bournemouth fan watching this, respect to you guys. But you want to follow Napoli at some point or just keep up to date on what they're doing in Serie A, please do subscribe and like this video. So 2-2 draw. I think the game was a tale of two halves, just because of the first half was really dominated by Napoli. I think they had like 60% possession, like 8 shots on target or something like that. Begovic really did keep Bournemouth in this game because Insigne had a couple shots on target that, you know, he has scored plenty of times. Mertens had some shots as well that he should have done better with, to be honest. There's one where he could have either shot the other direction or gotten around the keeper, but Begovic was able to make an outstanding leg save. So, you know, he kept Bournemouth in this game in this first half for sure. But it was pretty much, you know, a good performance from Napoli in that first half. Bournemouth did a really good job of pressing, but with Sarri's style of play and not Napoli's, you know, top-notch passing, it didn't really seem like it was affecting them that much. But that's just because of the way that they played. They build up play. They're good with their feet. And that's one of the biggest strengths of this club is the passing, and that comes from Sarri's style of play. You know, in that first half, Napoli's defense was pretty solid. The only thing that worried me in the first half was the corner kicks because it seems like we just don't jump in the air in corners, and somehow the ball always lands to the opposition. So that did scare me. But Napoli ended the half up 1-0 thanks to a Mertens goal. It was kind of weird how it happened because Begovic was the one keeping them in the game, but ironically it was his mistake that actually caused the Napoli goal. He was trying to pass it somewhere down the field to the player. It was a low pass and it got intercepted. And it ended up to Insigne, who takes the shot, but it once he ripped the shot, it actually deflected off Mertens because he was kind of in the way of the ball, and it went into the net for a 1-0 lead. So that was the half. And coming out of the second half, it was a completely different story. It seemed like Napoli's defense dropped back a little bit. They weren't pressing as much or on top of their defense as much. They looked like, you know, kind of loosened up. And Bournemouth really went at them really hard. They were attacking, you know, nonstop. And the tying goal came from Afobe in the 51st minute. I just have all my notes down. So it was a deflection in the box. You know, a defender did get his leg on it. It kind of looped over onto the other side of the box. And Afobe was there to have a heading tap in. So it was a pretty simple goal. You know, it would happen to any team. So, but you still have to, like, be careful with these type of things. And that's one big thing that we can say from this game is just, or in general, is that Napoli didn't upgrade defensively. They're trusting what they had last year, and that could be a scare for a lot of fans. I'm not too worried because the second goal, which I'll talk about now, from Simon Francis, 76th minute, there's like a blatant foul on Zielinski, who was tripped up right outside the box. So Albiol stopped because he was thinking it was a foul, and Francis dribbled around Rafael, who had just come in for Reina, and he got the goal. It was a simple goal. And it was just a blatant foul. I think anybody would agree that it's a foul. I don't really know what the referee was looking at. But anyway, whatever. It's 2-1. And Zielinski had come into the game a few minutes prior to his goal in the 83rd minute to level it up at 2-2. The goalies and defenders for Bournemouth kind of jumped up in the air to, like, clear across, and they all got, like, jumbled up. And the ball spewed out to Rog, who passed it to Zielinski, who placed it into the bottom corner of the net, and the game ended 2-2. So it's a lot more sloppy in the second half from a Napoli fan's perspective, or from a Napoli perspective. Bournemouth played a lot better in the second half with a lot more aggression, and ended in a 2-2 draw. So, you know, that's all I really have to say about it, is just that Napoli's defense has to be a lot more consistent with these type of things, or with these type of opponents that will play with aggression because they know that they have to come out and beat you. And so Napoli has to be careful, and their defense has to get together. You know, I think the second goal I'm not going to worry about just because it was a foul in my opinion. But things like the first goal, we've seen it happen, you know, over and over again, and we just have to try to limit those chances. Husa had a really great game today. Insigne played very well, just couldn't finish the chances, but Begovic made some saves. And Mertens should have done a little bit better with his chances. But that's all I'll put it. I'll end it there. I want to see what you guys think of the game. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought of the performance. And again, if you're a Napoli fan, please do subscribe to the channel and support me. I would really, really appreciate it, guys, and a thumbs up as well. My name is Giovanni. I'll catch you guys later. Forza Napoli Sempre. Ciao.